Hello everyone, my name is Joel from the channel, and today we're going to be ranking every single LEGO Avatar set. It's a total of 10 sets in this wave, and I know nothing about Avatar, so of course I had to bring Aquamite TV.
What's up, Surface Dwellers? How's it going? It's Aquamite TV, and today we're going to be ranking LEGO Avatar sets, one of my personal favorite LEGO themes in the LEGO wave. How are you doing today, Joel?
I'm doing alright, thanks, you?
I'm not too bad. I actually just got some LEGO Avatar, and
let's go.
I even got the Banshee flight set for about 38
sweet.
American dollars. And I'm really looking forward to ranking these with you, Joel. It's going to be really good.
Yeah. So, I know nothing about Avatar, I just know that the sets look sick. Aquamite is like the Avatar expert, he'll know if these are any good. So the first set we have here is the Metkayenia Reef Home.
It's actually called the Metkayenia Reef Home, set number 75578, and it retails for about $79.99 American dollars.
I quite like the look of this set. I like the sort of cloth pieces it sort of uses, the sort of tent type thing. Yeah, overall it's quite nice. It's got like nice coral reef. I like the sort of way they've done like the water, where it's like the coral, the water, and then like the hut. I'd probably put it around good. What would you say?
I'm gonna say something about this set.
Okay.
What is this absolute rubbish? Honestly, this is one of my least favorite LEGO Avatar sets because the amount of big pieces used to lift up the reef home itself. I mean, if you were to look at the reef home, the big brown stand pieces that are underneath it, those are used twice, and that can result in over $10 US just because of those pieces. If they were to remove that, this set could have been at least $40.
I kind of see your point, but also like don't, because like I feel like if they brick built them, then it probably would have cost more. But then if they didn't use those sort of pillar things, then we wouldn't have had like the water effect.
True. Yeah,
So
I mean,
50-50.
yeah, that, and then they also have the big ugly rock piece on the left. If you look at it underneath, it looks like Chief Tonawari. He had a big ugly rock piece underneath to lift the water up. So that will result in about 20 American dollars right there. So I'm going to have to say it's pretty meh. It's not bad, but I'm not going to say it's good. I mean, I'm just going to put it as meh.
$80 for like 500 pieces is a bit like...
Price
it's
per
on the
piece
high
range. Yeah, the price per piece range is definitely something to look into. Due to the fact that in so many of the other Avatar sets, such as the Banshee set, which is what we're going to look at later, that set is definitely a price per piece that is worth your money. So I'm just going to talk about that later, though.
So we should probably just leave it in meh for now, and then just like rate it based on like the other sets that are coming up, I guess.
Correct.
Alright, next up we have the Jake and the Natre's first Banshee flight. I know I definitely butchered that name. Yeah, this one has 572 pieces, retails for $60 in the US. Personally, I absolutely love this one, and it does have a stand as well, which absolutely great in my opinion. The two birds look alright, I guess. Like, they just look nice, especially like the cloth pieces and stuff. And the actual like coral type part, I really like it, but yeah, what's your sort of thoughts?
So in my opinion, I feel like this set is definitely a good set. Now, the reason I say this is because if you were to look at each Banshee individually,
you have this set?
Yes, I do. It's pretty great brick built wise. It's got like the yellow belly kind of showing as seen in the movie itself. But you also got that peg stand that'll help you lift or put it on the stand. But this set is definitely worth the $50 put into it. I got mine for cheaper. I got mine for $38.
That's pretty good, to be fair.
The whole thing is this set contains two of them, meaning from what I remember, it's about 150 pieces per Avatar Banshee, and so this set turned out to be one of my favorite sets of Avatar, the first movie, just because of how many pieces it came with and the price that I got it for. So I would appreciate it to be in a good section. I feel like that would definitely be where it belongs, is the good. So
I
great
definitely
job,
agree. I agree with it being in good because I just love the fact that you can display it. Like the sort of like terrain part doubles as a stand, and I absolutely love that about this set.
Yes,
So I'd probably
and
also go for it.
I do want to bring up the idea of the base. I'm gonna take off the Avatar Banshees real quick. This is one of my favorite bases displayed in my collection, and the reason I say this is because look at that. They use that one piece to hold up an
Oh
entire
wow,
floating island, and
that's
it's
it.
just one transparent piece that just goes all around. And guess
I
what that
guess
represents? It's a
I guess that
waterfall.
also like doubles as like a waterfall.
Yes. So I feel like this is definitely worth the money just for the base plate. I mean, if they were to add 2 Avatar figures and maybe a like a rhino from the movie with the hammerhead, I would have paid at least $40 just for this because
Yeah.
it's just so good.
Next up, we have one of the cheaper sets of the wave. We have Illu Discovery. This one's $25, so I believe it's £18 in the UK. This one I'm in love with. I really want to buy this one. I feel like the actual dragon part, like, is not the nicest they've made, but like for like an £18 or $25 set, like, it's absolutely amazing. Also, the coral reef on this is great.
Yeah, good work to Lego in this case because, I mean, if you look at the Elu, this set turned out to be one of my personal favorites just because this was one of my first sets that I bought when it comes to the Avatar. And the reason I say this is because I've always, as you know in my name, I'm Aquamike TV. So I enjoyed the movie, and I also enjoyed how cool these characters were, especially this Elu because it was so cute.
Oh,
It was like it was like a little dolphin. It kind of reminded you of a dolphin. So in my case, I picked this one up, and I loved the build experience.
gorgeous.
Now, with the first set, it was just like the same thing. You can take this off, and you can just swoosh it around. It's like a swooshability thing. So, honestly, great job to Lego for that. And then the the base itself that you get with all the coral and the 2 fish, that was extremely nice to have I bought it for about $18. So that turned out to be great. So good job to Lego.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I love all like the color on the base as well. Like, I think that turned out absolutely gorgeous.
Yes. So in my opinion, I would put this in goated because of how impressive it turned out to be.
Yeah, I feel like for the price, I feel like it's great. Like, definitely deserves goated. So I feel like there's a certain set coming up that is definitely going above this.
Oh yes, agreed.
And that's this next set, which is called
The Tree of Souls and the Torokumakto.
That's what it's called. I'm in love. I want this one. I want this one so much. Like, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love the fact that we're getting like one of those dragon things. The tree turned out absolutely spectacular on this. I absolutely love the look of it. And overall, like, I think 1,212 pieces for 150, or I think it's £130 in the UK. Absolutely great deal. Definitely want to buy this one.
I'm gonna say this about this set, and I don't mean to sound like rude or anything.
Oh god.
But this was absolutely fucking gorgeous. And the reason I say that is because the Torokumakto, which is the red banshee bird that you find in the movie. The reason I say this is because when I watched the first movie, I realized it was a very feared predator that was found in the skies, and the banshees were eaten by it a lot of the time. So what happened is Jake Sully, which is the main character in this movie, jumped on it and linked with it, meaning he bonded with it, just like he did his first banshee. This shows me that Lego is serious about Lego themes. The reason I say this is because look at how good the display is as a creature in general. This thing reminds me of the actual character and creature that was represented in the movie. So great job to Lego for that.
Definitely.
But not only that, I'm going to share this. Look at the display piece behind the tree. There is more than just the tree and the Torokumakto. You can find a rock base as well as different plants and a floating island along with it. This is way more than what we expected as Lego fans and what we expected as Avatar fans. I love this. I haven't yet picked it up because I'm waiting for it to go on sale, just because well, I'm broke, but that's just because I'm very poor.
Relatable.
But the whole thing is, Lego, if you're watching this, fantastic job. I cannot believe you made one of the best Lego sets I have seen for a specific Lego theme. It was fantastic. Great job to you guys.
Yeah, I absolutely love the fact that like we're both getting like a gorgeous tree. We're getting a pretty sizable dragon, and also like the train in the background doubled as a stand as well, which is nice for the dragon.
Oh yeah.
And overall, it just feels very complete. But
I agree.
Yeah, great job, Lego.
100%. And not only that, I mean, they came with more minifigures too. 4 minifigures, including Jake Sully, Neytiri, I can't remember what she's called, but the prophet or the priest or whatever her name is. And then you've just got, I think it's like one of Jake Sully's friends in the real human world. But this turned out really good. And the horse, they came with the horse as well. Worth the money. It is so worth the money.
Legit.
So good job.
Although I feel like I'm just waiting for a good clearance deal on this, to be honest.
Agreed.
Next set we have the Brickheads.
Yes.
This one will be a bit controversial for the people watching who don't like Brickheads. I'll be honest, this set is a little bit frightening.
I don't know. I mean, I have to disagree with you, Joel. And the reason I say this is because I absolutely like the Avatar figure, the Na'vi, the Brickhead's Na'vi. And the reason I say that is because look at how they displayed him with the crown on his head, or whatever they want to call that. And then they got Jake Sully in a wheelchair. I love it. It turned out to be one of my favorites.
Right. In my opinion, the blue guy looks like it would just like stare at you when you're sleeping. It's like the monster under your bed. Like it'll just absolutely stare like into your soul.
That's fair.
Like it just looks a little creepy.
I think this set deserves to be in the meh. I do believe it's the meh, just because the Reef Home, I mean, it's better than this. I can agree, but that's just because. I mean, if you look at the pieces, it's $246. So
for $20 or like £18, like that's not bad. To be fair.
No, it's not bad, but they could have given us something else. They could have given us some sort of different Brickheads when it comes to like, I don't know, maybe Jake Sully as his avatar and Neytiri, and I feel like that would have been better. But that's just me. So I'll probably pick this up. Honestly, I'll probably pick this up.
So my sort of final verdict on this is the blue guy looks like it'd haunt you like in your sleep, and then like it's nice having a bit of like diversity with like the wheelchair, and also like something different we've never seen before.
Agreed. This set is definitely a meh for me.
Alright, and the next set we have on this list is
this set is called the Payaken, the Tulkun. Actually, it's called the Tulkun, and Crab Suit, which is 75579, and it retails for about $99.99 US, or
I think it's like £89. But I believe this one's your favorite set. Am I right in saying that?
No.
What?
No, it's not. And the reason I say that is because this is a lot of big pieces. There are a lot of big pieces in this set. But, this set did turn out pretty good. I mean, I like it, but that's just me. I actually own a live-action version of the Crab Suit.
Oh, okay.
So I have, like, an actual...
Well, that's actually kind of cool.
Portable one. It's actually really cool. This set looks different. It doesn't look the same. And I have to say the Crab Suit could have been made better, but that's just me. So ultimately, Lego, do you? But I'm gonna stick with action figures when it comes to the Avatar mechs. So I mean, okay, I'm gonna argue. We'll get to the Thanator here in a little bit, but this is better. The AMP suit was a lot better than that, I can admit. Good work to Lego for that, but we'll talk about that later. The whale did turn out pretty good, but I do feel like it's just a little bit overpriced. just because of how many big pieces came in the set.
I quite like this one. Like, I love like the sort of whale thing. Although there is like a bit of like a gap from like the head to the sort of body, which like when it's like turned, that I don't like. That is like slightly putting me off. Like, there's just like a big sort of gap, it feels like. But overall, I feel like it's built alright. Like, the gap is a bit air, but crab thing is weird, but...
My question is, why can you fit like 8 minifigures inside its mouth? That is so weird.
Maybe he just wants to eat like 8 minifigures.
Maybe he's intentional, because in the movie, something very, very strange happened. And I was kind of just like, what? We're going back to Pinocchio here. Pinocchio was eaten by a whale. Oh my goodness. So...
I was in a Disney quiz about that, like, the other night, where it was like, what Disney character got, like, swallowed by a whale. I said Pinocchio, but they said I wasn't right. And I argued there for, like, half an hour until they eventually said I was right.
Yeah, you were, because that's true. It was true. This set is pretty cool. I like how you can display the whale on the rock and the crab suit on the rock. So good work to them. Definitely not my favorite, though.
Okay, so where does this end up on the tier list, then?
I think it's good where it is. I feel like good would be a good spot.
Right, next set we have is Swimming Adventure. And it's not a weird name, it's actually one I can pronounce.
It's called the Skimwing Adventure.
Shit, it is one that's weirdly named that I can't pronounce.
Yeah, so this is actually a creature from the Reef People, or the Metcaina, which is actually one of my personal favorite creatures in this movie. It's pretty cool, actually. I own it. Let me
Ooh, okay.
pull it out. It's one of my favorites when it comes to the small creatures. Just because look how wide that is. Look how wide these fins turned out to go. Just in general. And if I were to measure that with a minifigure, let me put Captain Marvel in here.
Okay.
Look at how long that is. That's about 4 to 5 minifigures. So, good job to LEGO for that. But Skimwing, a lot of ball joints. Lots of ball joints. So,
yeah, that's a good thing of posability, right?
Oh yeah. What do you think, Joel?
I really like this set. I believe it's $35 or I think it's $29.99 in the UK. I really like this one. I love that we're getting a display stand. It's essentially like this £20 one, but like on steroids, pretty much. That's how I describe it. It's like this £20 one, but it's just like better in every sort of sense.
Agreed. So I'm gonna say put this in the goated.
Will we put it above or beneath this like £20 one?
I'm gonna say put it above. I feel like
okay.
The Elu was good, but this one has really cool posability. So
yeah,
that one was just a big block with a head. So,
kind of, yeah.
So good work to LEGO on the Skimwing. Good work.
Alright, next up we have one that, I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of this one. We have Neytiri and Thanator versus Amp Suit Joelzbrix. I have no clue how you meant to pronounce that, but personally I'm not the biggest fan.
You were extremely close. It is Neytiri and Thanator versus AMP Suit Quaritch. And
alright, okay. Wasn't too far off.
And yeah, that was pretty close. This set, I was okay with. This one wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. So I'm gonna have to say put it in the bad section.
Ooh, first bad set.
So the reason I say this though is because the only thing that I liked about this set was the AMP suit. And the reason I say that is because the Thanator was absolutely shit.
I agree. I've never seen Avatar, but I'm not a fan of the blue beast thing. It looks... Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Lego did that, like, three-headed beast thing for Harry Potter.
Yes!
It reminds me a lot of that build.
The dog. Yes.
Yeah, that one.
That I can agree on, because the Thanator, it's got good pieces. I can agree. But I'll use them in other sets, in other mocks. Because this was too blocky. I did not like it. It was way too blocky, and the head was the only piece that I actually liked about it. And the AMP suit turned out to be one of my absolute favorites because of the fact that, one, it's absolutely goated in everything that it stands for when it comes to posability. I mean, you can pose the legs to do like a kickstand or whatever. And not only that, it's completely bricked up around its entire body.
Oh, wow.
So it turned out great.
That's pretty cool, to be fair.
Plus, it's got a sticker, and that was pretty cool.
Wow.
So great job to Lego. And then it's got like a cockpit and everything. Wow. So all you have to do is stand up a minifigure in it. I'm going to use Carol Danvers again. Captain Marvel, you just have to sit in there, close it up. There you go. She's fit. So.
Yeah, she is fit.
Well, of course she's fit, but I mean, what I'm saying is like this AMP suit absolutely dogged it. And yeah. I mean, if it was honest, I feel like the AMP suit would murder that Thanator because of how blocky it is. And
I'd do the same.
I mean, I would throw it on the ground the first time I saw it. I'd be like, ew, this thing is nasty. Throw it on the ground, bruise it, you know? It looks like a purple pumpkin. It looks like a purple pumpkin. Honestly, yeah, put it in the bad tier.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there. Like, this blue dog thing is just ugly as fuck. Alright, next up, we have our second to last set. We have the Floating Mountains Site 26 and the RDA Samson. What a name. This one's pretty cool. It's got like a sort of like cabin or like... Oh, it reminds me of like one of those like movie trailers for like the actors, and then it's also got like a drone helicopter type thing with like a stand. This one's alright. I haven't got too much to say about it. It is very overpriced though at $100, but what's your thoughts on this?
Price is shit. I'm gonna say this set does hold a lot of potential, and the reason I say that is because the RDA Raptor, which is the helicopter, it is pretty good. I do like it. And the reason I say that is because it actually turned out to be a really good build. And the horse, they showed the horse again. It was pretty good. The floating mountain site is pretty good, but they gave us a little build to hold up the helicopter. If you look on the mountain, there's a little stand thing for it to hook up on. So it's pretty good for the price. No, I'm gonna have to say good. Just put it in good.
Like, I'd probably put it bottom of good. I'd probably say that the whale one holds more value than this one. To me personally.
I agree.
Like, the whale looks more than this, and yeah. Alright, the final set of today. I believe this one is your favorite. We have the Mako Submarine. I've probably butchered that name, but still. This one's great. I'm just gonna say that, like, just all like the coral and like just the submarine itself, like this one's absolutely amazing. Love this one. And also like for $60 or I think £55 in the UK, absolutely great deal as well. What was your thoughts on this one? I already know what you're about to say. Maybe we should put it bad actually. No, I'm not really feeling it.
I got it. This set, it's the GOAT. It's the GOAT. You'll put it above the Skim Wing, okay? Put it above the Skim Wing, but it's not as good as the Torok Makto. I'm gonna say it's perfect because, I mean, it's a submarine.
Oh, wait, you have it.
It's a giant submarine. I mean, it's got. Hold on. Let me show you something. It's got nuclear energy holding inside it. It's ready to implode. It is ready to blow up. Okay, and then you hide it in there, and then you've got two little spots, the propellers. There are one, two,
that looked a little
three.
sus to me.
It does look a little sus.
But
in my whole opinion, this is one of my favorite sets. And the reason I say this is because not only did it come with a submarine, but it came with a rock base.
Wait, does it have a stand?
Oh yeah, it's got this.
Oh sweet. Okay, yeah, this is going good.
Better than the Skim Wing, and the reason I say this is because it came with all sorts of different stuff. And my favorite part about it is it came with one of my favorite pieces to ever collect, a Stingray.
Oh yeah.
And if it was my opinion, I'd say let's buy some, or let's get some more Lego Avatar out there for Way of Water. But for what it's worth, it did turn out to be a really good wave. For the Way of Water. Not for the first movie, but for the Way of Water specifically. So,
yeah.
Good job to Lego for this set. This turned out really good. And the minifigures, you've got Colonel Quaritch as an avatar, as a Navi. Okay. You've got Spider, which is his son. That's a human. And then you've got all sorts of different minifigures that are awesome. So I can just say that. Great job to Lego.
Absolutely good theme. Well done, Lego, for making this theme. Everyone go check out Akamite TV's channel. His link's in the description. Go give him a sub. Definitely deserves it. And yeah, thanks so much everyone for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe to all that stuff. Go check out Akamite in the description, also in the comments and wherever. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe to all that stuff. And goodbye. Have a good day.